I came across design management, and for me, straight away, I knew it was me because it's past just like the visuals. And I know you have the whole design thinking process within graphic design, but this is more business related, people management, team skills, and it was just everything that I wanted to do. When you read it, you can see it bridges the gap between business and creativity, which I knew was what I wanted to do because on my previous course, I liked it, but I didn't love it. And I knew what parts I liked and what parts I didn't like. And with design management, when I read it, I was like, yeah, no, that is what I want to do. So
Um, I applied for the design management top up degree after we had a lecture with Nick Irving, and he really, really, really inspired me to do better. And I thought, I need to be able to present myself the way he does. And it was just an inspiration, to be honest. I started off doing interior architecture, and I realised that really wasn't for me. It's not what I wanted to do. So to excel myself further, I joined the design management top up group for my final year, and it is the best thing I've ever done. I would not change it for the world. I really enjoyed the year, and I made quite a few new friends.
I was looking for a course where I could use the skills that I'd developed during my gap year within the professional kind of like events and entertainment industry, but also combine my skills that I've done within my previous education in fashion. So I wanted to kind of mix the creative side and the professional side to try and put myself in a better position to get a full-time role when COVID was over, actually. But it's been very beneficial so far.
my experiences with the modules on the course, I think you'll at first you're surprised how flexible they are and adaptable, that you can literally do it to what you want to do and your specialism. But then again, I wouldn't say I let that throw you off because I didn't know my specialism. I literally came into the course and there was people from jewelry, graphic design, interiors, and they had their niche, their specialism, and I didn't. I was literally like, okay, I like a bit of this, I like a bit of this, and the course lets you explore what you want to do. So the first module I did about sustainable fast fashion, how I could look into that, and as well because you're in a group, but it's such like a smaller course that you're allowed to talk to each other, and it's just so much more flexible and people are more in it. So then you can talk about and add elements of what everyone wants to do. So it's a lot more flexible and adaptable. And then we worked along the live client brief as well with City ID. And me personally, it wasn't something I was wanted to go into, but it was made interesting and it was something that it teaches you skills that then you transfer to what you want to do. And like again, like the research, how to properly research, working with a live client, meeting their requirements, presenting to the client. um so yeah, the experience is that I know it's very adaptable, and I think even if you don't have a specialism, if you're on a course that you're thinking I like it but it's just not there, then design management kind of it fills that hole, I'll say.
I think that it doesn't matter what level you're at when you come onto the course. It's very different for different people. Everybody has a different experience when they go to university, and some people come with absolutely no experience whatsoever from outside the outside world. I think that when you're on this course, you're able to build your confidence and your presentation skills, your knowledge, my knowledge of these kind of processes, these models, these things that I have to do in order to create a thorough and good project. Have them like very clear in my head now, and I feel confident with the knowledge that I have, which then enhances my confidence. So a lot of the important skills that you need for management are things that you learn on this course. You don't need to have had previous experience to do that. The previous experience that I've got, though it did help me to enhance my skills maybe a little bit further, it was nothing compared to what I learned when I was on the course. So I think it's different to most courses because it's got that management aspect. So you feel like you're in the real world when you're doing it. You don't feel like you're at university. So in my previous experiences, it was like, I'm at uni, I'm doing this, I'm going to get like degree at the end, and then that's it. Like, what do I do after that? The skills that you learn on the course are skills that you can use in the real world. They're not like things that you just learn and then you say that you know how to do that. So the skill set that you do get to learn are things that you can actually use, which is really important. So